Tactical shooters on console have never had a better opportunity than right now to grow. It's great that YouTubers like JapFrags have recently been given Sandstorm more exposure, for example.
And the videos have always gone down exceptionally well. I know a lot of you guys that watch me actually play this game, whether that's on PC or console.
However, currently more needs to be done with these tactical shooters on console. Where are the updates? Insurgency Sandstorm on console released in September 29th, 2021. It launched with around 10 maps, co-op, multiplayer, and a variety of weapons to choose from. It was a healthy offering. As much fun as I do have on this game, it's time to see more frequent updating in 2022, and I hope that changes. Now, 2022 could be game-changing. Crossplay, next-generation support, better textures, improved lighting, increasing gore effects, possibly supporting 120 frames per second performance mode. On top of that, we are supposedly getting more maps, weapons, and game modes. Currently, at the time of releasing this video, we are yet to see the anticipated roadmap. Things need to improve, else they will be missing out hugely. Players want a good first-person shooter game. With the recent miserable release of Battlefield 2042, and so far its terrible support, only recently implementing a scoreboard, players are looking elsewhere for better experiences. Whilst the demand is there, they need to push hard to at least inform players when new updates are taking place for Insurgency Sandstorm. Hell Let Loose is thriving. I can always find a 100-player server. The game is clearly hugely popular on console. The game released in November 2021 for console. The difference here is that there is a console roadmap to get excited about. The developers are keeping players informed, letting us know what's going on. And the content coming to this game is super interesting. Eastern Front, British forces, tanks, new weapons, special effect improvements, audio improvements, new maps. So currently Hell Let Loose does have the best chance to dominate on console. But the same can happen with Insurgency Sandstorm if updates are pushed out faster and communication is improved. But sadly, this is something that has been a big issue with Insurgency Sandstorm from the get-go, and that has always been communication problems. I've been saying this since the beginning, it needs to improve, because they're going to be missing out on potentially more players that would stick around and enjoy this game. Doing news coverage on these tactical shooters for console right now is difficult. There is sadly not much going on with them, when now is the time with Battlefield 2042 releasing very poor updates, only including a scoreboard. Can these other games capitalize on that? More progression for Insurgency Sandstorm, new game modes, could we see a larger scale mode with vehicles, for instance? I think there's so much more that can be done with tactical shooters on console. Even though it's brilliant that we do have these games now finally coming over, I just think so much more can be done, and this is where they need to improve with the post-live service for these titles. The future. I will keep saying this until I'm blue in the face, but tactical shooters will keep growing in popularity. If it's not Insurgency Sandstorm doing it, then it is going to be other games. Things like 6 Days in Fallujah, World War III, Izonzo, Ready or Not if that does release, and even Arma 4. They will be massively popular, but they need to understand that players do demand more from their games. I don't want the lack of post support for these titles to be a thing that really hurts their growth. If you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe. Why not watch this video on the state of AAA gaming?